Hawkins here with Chickenhawkfarmstead, and I'm new to wood burning stoves. This is my first one. I've had fireplaces in the past, some other houses, but for the garage, it's the first one that I've installed the chimney pipe. I got a video on that you can check out. It's the through the wall kit where I had to extend out past the eave. You know, it was like a 1 foot expansion, which was pretty tricky, but not too hard. And now I'm just gonna go over some of the tips that I learned. As a beginner, I've been scouring all kinds of videos out there, and I was gonna go over some of the tips that have been most valuable to me in the early on stages. First thing is things to keep around the fire, or the hearth, I guess we can call it, the firebox. I like to keep a little mini sledgehammer and a little axe. These are for if I want to get some kindling. So I take my pieces, put the little hatchet on there, take the little, I think it's a 3-pound sledgehammer, just hammer it down to get them a little bit smaller when I'm getting going off the bat. So that's one of them. Another one is over here. You can't see it unless I pan you this way and down. I got like a little rolly stool, hose my stuff on, and then if I want to sit over in front of the fire and kind of chop up some kindling, I can do that using that, which works out pretty good. One of the other tools I keep around, is a little temperature gauge, just because I like to see, you know, what the temperature is. I usually check around, right up here is one of the hottest spots. Kind of check that and then check my flow temperature. There's a lot of different debates I'm not even going to go into about what temperature you should be burning at. I just try to get it hot and hot enough to warm up my garage. This thing is underpowered or undersized for the garage that it's in. I think it's rated for 1,200 square feet. The garage is 1,500 square feet, but I also have 14-foot ceilings, so that makes a big difference. So yeah, that's what I like using that for. One of the other big ones, because I'm kneeling a lot in front of here, you know, loading wood, moving stuff around, even if I'm not supposed to be. These little foam mats or little foam squares that you use for your workbench here and stuff. I put one right here in front of the pit so I can get down here on my knees and do what I got to do, not have the knees on concrete. Thought that was a good idea. Not really a tip I found or anything, but yeah. All right, over here, as you can see, these are some extra fire bricks that I've had from the past. I just threw them here. They say they absorb some heat, and they put it off later as when everything else is cooling down. So I got a whole bunch more of these. So I'm gonna stack these, of course, more around it. Got the tea kettle, because everybody's got to have a tea kettle. You never know when you might want some hot water for tea. Behind here, because this is about 2.5 feet off the wall, I got a box fan over here. I got a fan there. Plus this has a blower just to get that heat out into the rest of the garage, because it's a 30 by 50 open garage, like I said, with 14-foot ceiling. So it's a big space, so I'm just trying to get it out. And the whole idea of this thing is not necessarily to get this place up to 80 degrees. It's to cut the chill out when I'm out here. I got my little work tinkering area underneath the loft over there. That's where I can actually keep it heated to about 60, 70 degrees in there. But this, like I said, if I can keep the garage at 45, 50 degrees, I'll be happy with that, because I like to overwinter my plants and keep them from freezing in here. All right, next on the list, we obviously have our tools. You know, we got our poker, we got our scoop, we got our bucket over there. It's a metal bucket to scoop the ashes out. I got the bigger, I think this is a 5. It's a 5-pound sledgehammer. Sometimes that 3-pounder doesn't cut it, so I'll use that with the little hatchet. Works pretty good. The little stacker here, I got it pretty close. So it helps. This is the wood that's going to be going in next into the fire usually, so it's going to help it dry out quicker. One other thing I've just started using is I got one of my kids' old wagons there, and I got a garage. I got an open area. So I'm bringing extra wood in. So I'm going to put that on the other side here. So it's going to be sitting there. Then the next wood will go here and vice versa. Or I might just end up nixing this and using it straight out of there. Like I said, I'm a beginner. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. But I do know it makes a difference to get that wood in from outside and somewhat close to the heat source to help dry the wood out a little bit extra before you actually go to use it. So there's that. All right, now I'm going to go, one other tool. This came with my little stove setup though. Got a little temperature gauge. Goes up to, what is it, 900 degrees. Don't think I'm ever gonna get that hot. I throw it on there so I can kind of monitor it. And you're supposed to really keep it, from what I've been told and seen, like I said, there's a lot of debate out there about this, down here on the stove. So you can see that's the temperature you need to worry about. Personally, I like to usually keep it right here below the damper. One of the reasons is when I'm across the room over there, or when I walk in, I got the fire going, I can quickly look and I can see this little part here. I need to paint it red again, but it is silver. From across the room, I can see the temperature gauge and where it is, and I know if we're hit around here, we're around 300. So that's a quick reference for me, and I like that. You know, do as you want with that information, I guess. And well, all the information, like I said, I'm pretty new at this. Weekly or so, I do like to go ahead and clean all the ashes out and go pull them out of there. It just seems that way I got more, because this isn't a very big firebox. Overall, I just cleaned it out, and I mean, I had probably 2 or 3 inches of ashes. That's 2 or 3 inches worth of wood I could actually add in there to get more burning time out of there. So that's it for now. Let's load this thing up and get it burning. I guess I'll go over what I've been using to get my fire going. Because I don't have well-seasoned wood. I'm using deadfall. I think I am going to probably end up buying a rick of wood this year and go from there. I'm going to go out for shoulder surgery, so I'm not going to be able to cut, you know, much more this year. So I think it's just going to be easier to buy it. So I'm going to have one hand for the next month or two. All right, so I'm going to go over and show you what I used to load this thing up. Almost forgot, one of the most important tools that I got over here is this glove. These are welding gloves. I got 2 of them, but I really just keep the right-handed one over your hand. I got the left-handed one too. And when you put it on, you need to reach in there, move some stuff around, or when you're loading wood, put it on, you don't have to worry about burning and throwing it, and you can actually get it situated. And this will actually hold up pretty good in the hot fire. You can actually grab the smoldering part of a burning log. Not for long, but you can do it, and you won't burn yourself, so I like this a lot. But those are the tools, some of the things I keep around. I have around the wood burner stove area that I picked up so far in the first, I guess, month or so, being pretty new to a wood burning stove and scouring for a bunch of information. Hope some of that helps. That's all for now. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this thing started and hopefully warm up the garage a little bit. Have a good day.